Okay, yeah, but you've done really well. You've made it here. You're here. So well done. So let's begin our gentle awakenings practice lying down this morning. And as with all of our practices, reassuring ourselves that we're going to listen to our bodies, we're going to be kind to ourselves, practice compassion, and listen to the inner voice of wisdom. Take a break when you need to, adjust when your body says that you need to, and enjoy your practice. So if you lower your eyelids, let your eyes rest for a while, and we'll take a little time just to settle, to become present, lying here on the floor. Cultivating mindfulness by connecting to our moment by moment experience through our external senses, beginning with the sense of hearing, listening to the sounds of this moment. Shifting very gently the focus of your attention to settle on the sense of touch, allowing yourself some time to experience through your sense of touch. Acknowledging all of the little details of this moment through your skin. Awakening your sense of smell. Breathing into the scent of this moment. Enjoying a vivid and full experience, even with the eyes closed. And then bringing awareness gently away from the outside experiences, focusing attention inside your body. Taking some time to acknowledge your inner experience. Beginning with the physical sensations that you may be aware of in this moment. Allowing yourself to feel, to acknowledge, but without the need to analyze or find a backstory. A passive observation. In that same way, noticing how you're feeling mentally. And emotionally. Are there any other kinds of feelings with you right now? Embracing every little thing that's there. Not resisting, but allowing yourself this passive observation. Returning to the physical awareness of your body as you lie here, picturing the shape of your body. Your legs perhaps are slightly parted, or maybe your knees are bent. Your arms a little away from the body. Can you feel your spine, the shape of your spine? Perhaps you can feel where your spine curves naturally and lifts a little way from the ground. Feel that space. Does it feel as though your spine sits in a straight line or not? Adjusting if you'd like to, finding yourself sitting as long as, or sorry, lying as long as possible. I'm going to lift my head very gently, lengthening through the back of the neck, placing the back of the head on the ground to feel an even longer spine. How would it feel to soften and relax your shoulders? And what would it feel like for your chest to be free? And I invite you now to take a few moments simply noticing your breath, not making any effort, just following the natural flow of your breath. Yeah. Are you eating that? Yum, yum. Let's not eat anymore. She's pulling it out. She was chewing something. Yeah. She usually she chews it into a ball and spits it on the floor. That's all right. It's better to be safe, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So connecting to the breath and following that steady flow of breath in and breath out. And this morning, we're going to enjoy a little calm abiding with the breath. So if you're familiar with the practice of counting breaths, go ahead, do this in your own time. If this is something that's kind of new, let's do it together. As the next breath flows in, just follow that breath coming in. And as you begin to breathe out, in your mind, count 1. Follow the next breath in. And as you breathe out, count 2. Following the next breath, flowing in. The breath out will be 3. And then continue to follow and count your breaths like this, up to 10. And if you reach 10, come back and start again at 1. Bye-bye. Good girl. It's altogether likely that your mind will wander off somewhere and get hijacked on a train of thought. And this is quite normal. If this happens, at some point you'll realize, acknowledge the thoughts, but jump off the train of thought. Come back to your breath and start again from 1. It's never a bad thing to start again. So pausing from following and counting your breaths. Just taking a few moments now, noticing how you feel. Enjoying the peacefulness of this moment. And this is an ideal time to set an intention. Or if you're working with a sankalpa, perhaps this feels like a good time to state your sankalpa. Whichever you choose, let the words form in your mind. And when you're ready, repeat those words 3 times with awareness. When you're ready, lifting your eyelids, we're going to have a little stretch on the floor, and then we're going to make our way into standing for our extraordinary gentle awakenings practice this morning. So let's begin by taking a big breath in and stretching as far as we can. And as we breathe out, we'll relax back down. We're going to do 2 more of those. Take a big breath in, stretch in any direction you like. Stretch, 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 stretch. Breathe out and relax. One more time. Breathe in. Big stretch. And breathe out and relax. Okay, so I invite you. Oh, that was nicely done. That was a good roll up. Good. Okay. There we are. And we're up. So today we're going to have a little focus on some qigong, but we're also going to do some crane walking. So there's a couple of preparatory exercises for the crane walking, which has come from the qigong world of movement. Qigong is the cultivation and movement of qi through the body. So we're going to begin by warming the body up towards being cranes, walking like a crane. So how do we do this? The legs are slightly wider than we would normally be apart, probably about shoulder width, and we're going to soften the knees. So this is the qigong stance. There's a very strong connection, mind in the dandian, in the energy center. Okay, I'm going to bring my hands on my hips because there's a little bit of balancing involved in this, and I always feel sturdier here. So we're going to take the weight onto one leg. I'm starting on the left leg and I'm bringing the right knee up. And I'm pointing the foot down. We're going slow now so that it's harder. So we're going to flick this lower leg 5 times. And each time we flick it, we're going to push a little breath of air out from the belly. And what will happen is your body will automatically draw in the breath afterwards. Let me show you what I mean. Like that. It's like a reflex. So let's bring that foot down. Let's start that again and do it all together, flowing through. So soft knees, strong, breathe in. And down. And then we'll breathe in the other side. Exhale down. Breathe in. Other side. Other side. And the other side. Brilliant, that's fine. Good. Then we'll come up, have a little breather, shake the shoulders a little bit. Good. So the next part of the warm-up for crane walking starts in the same way, the feet parallel and shoulder width apart, soft knees. But this time, I'm going to take the weight on my left leg and I'm going to cross the right knee in front of the left so that the left knee is resting in the back of the right knee. And then I pop those toes down. And then, this is also really good for pelvic floor, ladies. Then I'm sinking down as much as I can, bending the knees, sinking the hips down. I'm going to bring the arms into a tree hug. It's like a big oval. The middle fingers are almost touching each other. Okay, it's a little bit awkward, but we just do what we can here. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to rise up slightly and start twisting round to the right. And then as I exhale, I'm twisting back to center and sinking back down. And then we'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, rise and twist. Exhale, sinking back down. Inhale, rise and twist. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale, twist. And exhale. Good. Relax the arms. Give the legs a little shake out. And then we'll come into the other side. So we soften the knees, taking the weight onto my right leg, crossing the left knee in front of the right. So I'm sinking down, but I'm also endeavoring, that's a good word, to have my hips neutral. So I've not twisted in any direction. They're facing forwards. Okay, I'm hugging my tree. This time we'll twist to the left. We inhale, we rise up and twist. We exhale and we sink back in there. And again, inhale, rise and twist. Exhale and sink. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Relax the arms. Come back up. So when we're doing QiGong, quite often we rest the hands on the lower abdomen. And we let the knees rest softly. And we stand tall. So next we're going to look at crane walking. So we can divide the crane into 2 halves. We'll work with the upper body first. The crane has these marvelous wings. So our arms are going to become the wings. And we're going to flap our wings gracefully, beautifully and poetically. So sometimes the crane might rise the wings in front and the feathers at the end are droopy. So we end up in kind of a tulip shape. And then we exhale and we bring them down. So it really is up to what feels good for you. I like to bring them out to the sides. Inhaling, rising, my little feathers drooping there. Exhaling, they float back down again. That's it. Inhale, rise. So here's the thing. This is one of the very few times in yoga when I'll say, I want you to lift your shoulders, actively lift them. This is a force of tension. We're creating tension in the body. And then as we exhale and the wings float down, the shoulders soften. Tension and release. This is a very important part of the crane walking. So inhale, raise those shoulders. It's kind of uncomfy. Exhale, lowering down. Let's do a couple more of those, just really exploring that experience. As you inhale and you lift those shoulders, maybe you can feel your ribs opening and parting. Exhale, floating down. One more time. Inhale, shoulders rise. Those amazing wings. Exhale, they float down. Good. Okay, we've mastered the wings. Let's look at the legs. I'm turning sideways, hopefully, so you can see a bit better. So we start with soft knees, strong. Okay, so just as we did with that awkward exercise and the flicky feet, we're going to inhale and lift one leg up. We're pointing the toe down. Then we flex the foot and the heel comes down to the ground and we shift the weight forward. So the back heel lifts. Then we'll do that the other side. We inhale, the knee comes up, we point. We exhale, we lower the heel down and we shift. Okay, so at this point, the knees are soft. Now we're going to do a little bit of rising and falling. So we inhale, we straighten the supporting leg, flex the foot, and then we bend and plant it down. Shift the weight. Inhale, lift and straighten. Flex the foot, softening down and transferring weight. Look at that, very mindful of me, Barbara. I don't know what that was. That sounded really odd. Anyway, I'm running out of space now. So let's do a couple more of those just as we are, and then we'll put the two together. Poor Nani, she doesn't know what to do with herself. So soft knees. I'm going to start inhaling, lifting the right, rising up with the left, flex, exhale, heel down, transfer weight. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften and plant, transfer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It's looking good. Okay. Right, we're going to put the two together, and this is going to work much easier if we're able to walk in a sort of circle around the room. So what we're going to do is, there's not too many of us, thank goodness, and everybody's breath is different. Sometimes when we do this kind of exercise, there's a sort of magical coordination of everybody's breath. And sometimes there isn't, and it doesn't matter. So focus on your breath and go at your pace. If somebody's going faster or slower, it doesn't matter. They might overtake you, and it really doesn't matter. Just find your flow and your rhythm and see if you can unite this flowing movement with your breath. So we'll go around this way. We're going to put the two together. So we start with soft knees. We're going to inhale, bring the wings up, shoulders up, exhale. So I'll talk us through the first few and then I'll shut up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, I am going to be quiet. I'm going to let you find your way. Make the flow of breath absolutely yours. You have to climb over Nonny. Brilliant, Norma. That's really good. So we've pretty much or almost done a full circle. Let's take one more full breath in and out. I nearly fell over then. And then we'll make our way back to our own mats if Noni allows us to. And we'll just take a little breather. So it's actually really hard work. I'm breaking out in quite a sweat now. But it's supposed to be very stress busting because there's this element of clenching up and tensing up and then relaxing. And that flowing movement as well sends kind of calm through the body after the tension. So well done, everybody. You've experienced crane walking. Let's have a little more of an introduction into QiGong. So I love QiGong because very often what you're doing physically is accompanied by a kind of an image or a story. And when we might perhaps feel a little self-conscious and be worrying about, am I doing this right? Or am I making the right shape? When you're thinking about the story or the image, you suddenly don't pay so much attention to that because you immerse yourself in that story. And I like that. So we're going to wave. We're going to make our spines into waves. We're going to start off by softening the knees and just placing the hands on the front of the thighs. So we're going to tuck the chin into the chest and we're going to let the spine collapse down as the hands slide down the knees, to the knees, sorry. When the palms reach the knees, we're going to move the chin forwards and we're going to arch the back. So it's like we're sticking the bottom out. And then we'll rise up. That's the breath in. And then we're going to tuck the chin in again. This time we're going to let the pelvis move forwards as we collapse down. Palms come to knees. And then we move the chin forward as we breathe in. We stick the bottom out and we rise up. So we've made the spine into a wave. Let's keep waving it. Exhaling. Sliding down. Inhaling. Rising up. Couple more times. Good. Okay, pausing for a moment. There's another kind of spinal wave, which is particularly good for the morning. It's associated with the morning, and it's basically it's like opening the shutters and letting sunlight in. So while we're warming the spine and we're flushing the spine through with this morning energy, we're also expanding the chest and lungs, which is great for us in the summer. So this one we start with soft legs, strong tummy, little fire in the belly. We'll bring the arms out in front, tuck the thumbs into the palms, wrap the fingers gently round, and then we're going to bend those 90 degrees. So we're going to shut the shutters. We draw the forearms together, and to open the shutters and let the sun in, we're going to lift the elbows and move the elbows back. We'll let the ribs move forward, and we'll let the head tilt back. Let the sun flood into your heart. And then we're going to exhale. Close of the day, we shut the shutters and we drop the head down, ready to sleep. We're going to move the pelvis this time as well. So we inhale, we open the shutters. The chest opens and the bottom moves back. Exhale, and we shut the shutters and we let the pelvis move forward. Inhale, opening, flooding sunshine into the heart. Exhale and closing. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Two more. Inhale, let that sunshine in. Exhale and close. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, relax the arms. Good. Okay. Do you want to go out, baby? Do you want to go out there? Go on then, and you can go on the balcony. I think she just wants the cold tiles. You're right. Okay. Okay. She'll let us know. Okay. So, next, let's we'll part the clouds in a minute. First of all, we're going to do a little bit of work on the head and the neck. So, feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are soft, and we're standing tall. We have fire in the belly. We're going to bring the arms out so the elbows are kind of pointing towards the waist and the palms are facing upwards. And we're going to internally rotate. So we inhale, we bring the arms forward and round, and we take them all the way back. And it's a little uncomfy, and it doesn't look very nice, but that's okay. And we exhale and we unwind. What a relief. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, we're okay. One more time, inhale, rotate. We're going to stay in this uncomfortable position. Going to let the right ear move to the right shoulder, and we're just going to let the head move forwards and backwards on that right side. So we're just easing out any yucky bits of tension there. Breathing steadily. And then we're going to let the head roll forwards and over to the left side. And we're going to do the same there, just rocking and breathing. Good. Oh, okay. Let's bring the head back up to center. And then let's readjust these awkward arms. Let's inhale and bring them back and relax. Good. Okay. So we're going to part the clouds. We're going to do two, maybe we'll do three. We'll see. We're going to part the clouds first of all. So sometimes there's a kind of metaphorical side to the image that we're creating with our qigong. Sometimes things ahead of us look as though they're really looming dark clouds and we're afraid to move forward. So let's part those clouds in our qigong. Big clouds in front of us. These are our superpower hands, and we are going to slice through the clouds. That's simple. If we turn the palms out, we can part the clouds. We can send them as far away as we like, leaving us a clear way ahead, bright blue sky and lots of sunshine. So let's do that again. We exhale as we slice through the cloud. We inhale. We breathe in that great expansive breath. And again, exhale, part the cloud. Inhale, bring in the good stuff. One more time, just like that. Exhale, slice through it. Inhale, breathe in the good stuff. Okay, we're going to add a little bit. So as we slice through the cloud, we're going to step forward on the right foot and the left heel lifts. Okay, then we turn the hands, we part the clouds, we rock back, and we're resting on the heel of the right foot. So we breathe in. And we're going to rock forward. Slice as you exhale. Inhale, bring in the good stuff. Sit back on the left foot. Good. Exhale, slice. Inhale. And exhale, slice. Inhale, bright blue sky. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, we're going to step the right leg back and the left leg forward as we exhale and slice. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, rock back. Bring in the good stuff. Exhale, rock forward and slice. Inhale, part and breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. And step up. Good. Let's just close the eyes. Take a couple of breaths. I'm hoping that you're feeling a little bit of energy moving around inside you, that you're feeling fairly awake throughout the whole of the body. Don't worry if you're not. We can work on that. So we're going to do, it's more of an autumnal piece of QiGong, but it's really good for letting go. In the autumn, we work on letting go of the blockages and the things that are standing in our way, like the trees letting go of their leaves. We're going to let go of the stuff, but that's in the autumn. But that doesn't mean we can't work on letting go of stuff now. So we're going to be tigers, and we're going to clear away through a dense jungle. There's a lot of greenery, a lot of jungle stuff in front of us, but we need to get through it. So we're just going to clear it all out the way. So as tigers, we're going to soften the knees, and we have these claws attached to our amazing paws. So we're going to inhale, and as we draw our paws up, we're drawing up energy from the earth. And as we exhale, we take the claws down, we're tearing through the greenery, and we're throwing it to the sides. Good. Then we'll inhale and we'll draw up the good stuff, bring it in. And then we'll exhale, we'll tear through the stuff we don't need and throw it away. And again, inhale. Exhale, pushing all that stuff aside. Okay, rest for a moment. So we're going to make this even more dynamic. We're going to make an active and a passive breath. Well, actually, they're both quite active. So as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in through the nose, a strong breath in, drawing the goodness up. As we breathe out, we're going to punch from here, from the belly, but we're going to breathe out of the mouth. I invite you to make a silent roar. You don't have to. If you feel a little awkward or it doesn't feel natural, it doesn't matter. I'll make plenty of noise. It's a, yeah, it's a silent roar, like, it's a really good way of letting out stuff that's blockaging inside, making blockages inside. So we take a big breath in through the nose, a big sharp breath in as we come up, and as we come down and we bounce down, we make the silent roar and let it all out. Okay, let's give it a go. So breathing in. Two more. Good. Okay. Just need to let that one settle as well. Sometimes you feel a little lightheaded after this one. Taking in a lot of oxygen. So we just need to let it all calm down. Very good. Good. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of raising the ball, which is a very calming and a very personal, very basic part of the QiGong world. So when we raise the ball, we have our QiGong stance, our soft knees and wide but standing apart with the legs. We imagine that we have like an inflatable ball, like your beach ball. So this ball represents your personal energy. Some days it's a tight little thing like this. Some days it's vast. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. But what I'd like you to do is to kind of tap into how you're feeling, how your energy is today. And we're going to handle that energy. We're always going to be very kind to ourselves and respectful of how we are. So we have our energy in our hands. Imagine that. And we're going to lift this ball of energy up tenderly. This is you. And then we're going to lower it down. So we roll the hands to the top of the ball and we gently sink back down and bring it down. Always respectfully. We're going to raise it again. We inhale. And we exhale. We inhale. And we exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. I think you've got a good sense of that now. So let's take that into a teeny little sequence, fusing a little bit of QiGong with our more familiar yoga. If you come to the front of your mat, so we start off with our QiGong stance, soft knees, little fire going on in the belly, and we embrace our ball of energy. We're going to raise it. So we inhale, we lift it up tenderly, respectfully. We exhale and we bring it down. And we're going to raise it again. So we inhale, we raise the energy. Then we're going to do something extraordinary. I'm going to ask you to share your energy. Let go and let the energy move to the sides. Good. Not easy, but good. Okay. So I'm going to take my left elbow. I'm going to gently lengthen through the right leg, but keep the left knee bent. Rest the left elbow on the left knee. Same elbow as me. That's it. I'm going to bring the right hand up. So we're in a really comfortable twist. And we can take that right arm back as far as we like. This time of year, when we're working on opening the heart and freeing it up, this is good for us. Take a breath. Good. So we're going to focus the weight onto the left foot, step back with the right foot, and then we're going to rise up so that we basically transform into a warrior two. And there it is. There's our warrior two. Softening the shoulders, just taking a few breaths, feeling that power at the heart of you. Good. We're going to rest the arms down. It's that simple. And we're going to step back up. So the hips are going to swivel as we step up. And there we are. Let's do that on the other side. I'm going to come to the center for you. So QiGong stance, sinking into that fire in the belly, embracing your energy. We inhale and we raise the energy. We exhale and we take it down. We inhale and we bring the energy up, but this time we're going to share it, send it out to the sides. Good. Okay, so lengthening through the left leg, bringing the right elbow to the right knee, taking the left arm back, same elbow as knee. That's it, you got it, brilliant, good. And then just breathing here as we work on that sense of opening through the chest, expanding the heart, welcoming passion and joy. Good. So we're going to focus the weight on the right foot this time, lifting the left and stepping back, heel down. And then we'll rise up into, that's right, our warrior two with the right knee bent. That's it. Looking along the right arm, just adjusting gently. Relaxing the shoulders, good, beautiful, good. Breathing into that warrior. Let's have one more breath. Lots of focus, lots of power, lots of energy. And then we'll relax the arms, ready to step back up. And we'll just pause and take a breath. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that was a lovely warrior in the end. That was good. Okay, we're going to come down onto our mat. It's time for us to do some relaxing type stuff. My gosh. So just coming down in your own beautiful way, whatever that looks like today. And we're actually going to roll down, all the way down. Bend your knees if you'd like to. Sometimes it takes a little while for the body to actually accept some support. So give yourself that time. Notice when your shoulders begin to release and your hips start to settle. How's your breath feeling now? Okay, let's bring the knees up to the chest. Let's give them a comfortable hug. Knees can be together or apart, whatever's comfortable. See if we can relax the shoulders when we're here and gently rock from side to side. How does that feel? Where does it feel good for you? Breathing steadily, enjoying a little bit of a massage around the middle and lower back. Good. Okay. So let's just hug the knees a little more. Relax the shoulders again. Going to inhale and lift the head and shoulders towards the knees. And we're going to direct a couple of breaths into the center of us, sending a little bit of love and kindness into your core. Good. Okay, lowering the head gently back down. Relax the arms beside you. And let's float the feet up. Let's have a little bit of time reversing the energy flow. Move your toes, move your feet and ankles. Ooh. Where else are you holding tension now? We all have body habits. Me, it's my hands and wrists. So I constantly sort of refer to them. And as soon as you bring awareness to them, they soften up. So checking those places, maybe it's shoulders or jaw or neck. Maybe it's the forehead. Maybe you bite your tongue or something like that. Checking in with the little tensions and stresses that we hold in the body, encouraging them to soften. Good. Made you keep your legs up for ages. So let's bend the knees and let's gently let the feet come down to the ground, one, then the other. And we'll do a simple reclining twist. Bring the arms out to the sides, palms up. So I'm just readjusting the position of my head so it feels as though my head, my neck and spine are aligned. Take a nice breath in. And as you breathe out, let the knees move together gently to the right. Turn the head to the left. And we're going to flow with this. So we'll inhale and we'll rise back up to center, head and knees. Exhale and glide to the other side. That's it. And just keep going, going at your pace. Let your breath lead the way. Trust your body. It knows how much breath you need. And let your body find harmony with the breath. Listening to where it feels comfy. We aim for the sweet spot, the place where whatever the stretch is, it feels good. Just before we stray into the areas where it feels painful or hard, we don't need to go there. The thing about the sweet spot is that it moves though. It moves depending on the temperature of your body, the state of your mind, the length of the breath, all sorts of things. Nothing ever stays the same for long. But if we remain aware and in the moment, we can follow those changes and enjoy them. Okay, I'm going to pause on whichever side I'm at, and I invite you to do the same. Pause there, close your eyes, and let's stop trying for a bit. Let's just be. Let's relax. Don't worry about doing it right or seeing how far it goes. Just be there where you are. Breathe and enjoy. Maintaining awareness, because it's in these moments that the most extraordinary things usually happen. Wonderful. Okay, shall we try that on the other side? Gently moving over to the other side, settling there, closing the eyes, breathing and just being here. Good. Let's roll gently back up and let's find some happy baby. Woohoo! How we love the happy baby. Ah, that's it. That's good. Little rock and roll with your inner child, having a little breath of fresh air. Whee! Good. Okay, you can release your happy baby and come into Shavasana for your final relaxation. I'm going to bring flopping down. I love it. I'll bring you some lavender pillows if you'd like to use them. That's absolutely fine. They're a pretty flowery one. Would you like one? There you go. Pretty flowers. And we've got a purple. Oh, no, that's my favorite one. You can have that. Okay. So, giving yourself this time, not just to rest, but to allow your body and your energetic system to assimilate all this work this morning. Luckily, there's no more effort required. You can close your eyes, you can rest an eye pillow on your eyes and relax. Allowing yourself to be comfortable. Bending your knees if you prefer. And beginning to use your breath to create a relaxing experience. Slowly breathe all the way in and all the way out. Each time you breathe out, begin releasing any tightness or tenseness that you may have. Considering tightness maybe in the form of physical tension, but it may be mental confusion or emotional distress. Just let it all clear away each time you breathe out, like clouds disappearing. Bring your attention to your feet. Take a nice big breath in and feel your feet softening and relaxing each time you breathe out. Slowly and easily. The next time you breathe in, let your awareness fill your legs. And as you breathe out, slowly allowing your calves, your knees, your thighs to continue releasing and relaxing, letting go more and more each time you breathe out. Floating your attention up your back. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, feel the tension in your back dissolve. Softening each time you breathe out. And now surround your shoulders with your awareness, like a comforting cloak. Breathe in. Feel your shoulders softening as you breathe out. Releasing tightness and soreness. Soothing your shoulders with your slow and steady breath. How would it feel if this relaxed feeling began flowing down around your shoulders, through your arms, all the way to your hands, filling your hands with peace and quiet. Becoming aware now of your face, of your mouth. Soften your jaw. Soften your cheeks. Let your eyes and forehead smooth. Imagine letting your pores open and breathe, feeling yourself releasing and expanding. And as you relax deeper and deeper, the peacefulness reminds you of a quiet, personal sanctuary an extremely comfortable and safe place where you feel surrounded with exactly what you need. Rest in this space, being the person you're meant to be. Recalling the intention you set at the beginning of practice today, taking a few moments to consider that intention, or indeed your sankalpa. If this feels like a good time, reaffirm, repeating those words in your mind 3 times, knowing your intentions will be. Finally, a little metta, a little loving kindness. You simply cannot have too much. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. So as you begin to reawaken, you might like to wiggle your fingers and toes and find some movement that feels nice to you. Have a big breath or a yawn and a good stretch out. And gently coming up into sitting, ready for a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for practicing, everybody. Thank you, Norma. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay. It was an unusual class today. Bit of qigong.